There is a word I want you to sit with: sonder. It is a realization that every single person you walk past every day is living a life just as complex, as full, and as real as yours. And most of us, most of the time, completely forget. Think about the last time you were frustrated by a stranger, the person who caught the queue, the driver that wouldn't let you cut in, the person that was walking too slowly in front of you. In that moment, what were they to you? An inconvenience, an obstacle, a minor character in your day who failed at completing the one perceived purpose that you gave them, which was to stay out of your way. But that person has a mother, has worries, has a day that was going badly before they encountered you, has a version of that same exact story where you were the obstacle, the side character. Here's what's actually happening. We are all, by default, the main characters of our own conscious experiences. This, by any means, is not a moral failing. That is just how consciousness works, right? So, you only have access to one life, yours. Everyone else is experienced from the outside. So, the brain tries to fill in the gaps with the easiest assumptions that their life, their interior life, is simpler, is less urgent, is less legitimate than your own. And from that assumption flows an enormous amount of selfishness. Not malicious selfishness, unconscious selfishness, the kind that doesn't even know it's selfish. But here's what genuinely changes when you internalize sonder. Not just intellectually, actually feel it. The person in front of you at the queue stops being an obstacle and becomes a person buying time before going home to something difficult. The driver that cut you off might be late to something that genuinely matters. The waiter you're about to snap at has literally been on their feet for 6 hours straight. None of this means you can't have needs. None of this means you can't be frustrated. It just means that your frustration will have to share space with their humanity, because that single shift, that small but radical act of remembering that other people are real, would change the texture of everyday life more than any law, more than any policy, and definitely more than any government could dream of. The world doesn't need any more awareness campaigns. It needs more people who have felt, who have genuinely felt even once, that the stranger standing in front of them is just as real as they are.